I unbox and unpackage several lenses and some gear equipment. Stay tuned to find out. What is good, YouTube? It's that one camera guy back at it again in this really warm room. I've got some stuff to unbox. I recently got in the past week or so. Now these are 4 packages that I've gotten recently. I might show you a couple other things that I got that I haven't had shown unboxed. So let's just go ahead and get started and jump to the table and get these all unpackaged. Alright, package number 1. Let's go ahead and crack it open. I'm not even sure what some of these are. We'll find out. Okay. It's a DisplayPort cable. Great. And some Velcro. Yeah, that's not too exciting. Don't worry about these for my computer. Alright, this next package here I think was sent to me. We'll find out. Here we go. Now this is a lens that people have been asking me about quite a bit, and it is the Rokinon 12mm f2.0 high-speed wide-angle lens, or whatever they say on the box. But here we go. It is for E-mount, obviously, and it is really difficult to get a ultra-wide lens on the E-mount for cheap. Now I'm using the 10-18 to film this stuff right now, and that's not very cheap at all. And I think this lens is like about 300 bucks or so. Anyway, you get some styrofoam padding. Great. You get a little pouch, which is nice. Very different. You know, I'm starting to appreciate these pouches a lot more than I used to because of my Peak Design bag. We get some information here as far as instruction manuals and so forth. And then, oh, here we go. Here's the actual lens. And there is some definite weight to the actual lens itself. So here we go. Here's the hood of the lens. It says made in, it's gonna focus for me, made in Korea. There we go. And again, this is the Rokinon 12mm f2 for E-mount. So there is the lens right there. Look at that beauty. Obviously it's manual focus. There's no electronics, so we control that. So here is the focus ring right here. Very smooth. It has some resistance to it. It's not like buttery smooth or anything like that. And then we have our aperture control here. It is not declicked, but it's not a big deal for me and what I do, but there it is. There's the lens, and there will be a review on this soon. I will work on it when I do find time and make some comparisons to some of the autofocus lenses that are out there. But this is a really good bargain for money. And by the way, it is an f2 at 12mm. So very, very excited to check this lens out. So we'll see in due time. All right, the next package is right here. Looks like it came from China, that's what I'm guessing. Now, this is the lens that I did buy. By the way, I didn't mention it. This was sent by Rokinon, by the way, for review. So, yeah, thank you to Rokinon for sending this over so I can go ahead and do some reviews on these units. And this one here, I picked up from Amazon. Wow, that was fun, opening all that up. First of all, we get this bag with hands on it. It is a cleaning kit, and it comes with some fun stuff, I guess, gloves and cloth and cleaning fluid or whatever this brush might be. So that's really nice of them to include that. This says, thank you for choosing M-Great. This is the place that sold it to me, I'm assuming, on Amazon. But here is the lens. It is the 7 Artisan lens. There we go. It looks pretty legit, the actual box itself, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I do kind of dig this particular setup style they're going for here. But it's going to depend on the actual lens itself, right? That's what's going to matter the most. But this is the E-mount 25mm f1.8, and this is a bargain lens, guys. This is really exciting, and so yeah, I went and bought this on Amazon for y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and test it out and give you my thoughts on it and whether or not it's any good for you. And we get some information here, and it's not in a language that I can understand, even though I'm Asian. And so we have a styrofoam, and we get a pouch. That's something I do appreciate more now, like I said, than ever. And here is the lens. Ooh, it is pretty light. Let's take a look. There we go. They definitely are branding that 7 Artisans deal really well. All right, here is the front element there, 46mm filter thread, f1.8, 25 millimeters. You get some information and code. Not sure what the HD.MC stands for. And again, branding for the logo. Here is the rear element of the lens. Again, no electronic contact information. It seems like plastic, sort of, not fully metal. Let's see here, the focus ring. It is going to extend a little bit. Again, this is a quick first look. And then we have our aperture ring, which is declicked, so you're not going to hear any clicks on here. Again, the point about this lens, not only because it's compact, which is really great, is that it is a 25mm lens at f1.8. So I am definitely going to have some fun checking this lens out, and it'll kind of help funnel through the different series of lenses that I've been picking up recently. So very, very excited to check this out. Alright, the next package that I have here, I got from B&H Photo. I ordered this thinking it was out of stock, so I ordered it last week, and then all of a sudden it was in stock. So they completely lied, but that's fine because it's a lot here. It got here a lot sooner than I thought. And I was debating on getting this or the Ninja Flame, or the one of those, because I really wanted to shoot outside when it was really bright. I had a hard time because the cameras would, one, I can't see myself while I'm recording because I'm a one-man band operation. And I wanted to be able to see in the bright daylight what I was filming. And also, this is going to come in handy for some gimbal work I'm going to do tomorrow, depending on when this video goes up, but basically the next day of this video filming. But here we go. It is the Small HD Focus, and it is the Sony bundle, as you can see here, for obvious reasons. And it comes with all these different things. So I'm just going to go ahead and package it. Some of you have already seen this before. So I am going to be very conscientious of how I look at this product and take a good eye on it. One of my loyal viewers, I guess, Nathan, gotta give him a big thank you to them. He picked up one of these and he had some problems with it, and even with customer support. So definitely going to keep an eye out on the Small HD Focus, make sure there's no issues I'm having on my end. But again, I got this from B&H Photo, and here it is. You'll see all these other elements, and it seems to be packaged separately. Here we go, and here it is. So I'm not sure which one actually has the actual... Okay, there we go. All right, we went with the right one. Not sure. Okay, this looks like a quick start guide for this. Kind of damaged a little bit. What's going on here? All right, and here is the screen right here, the Small HD Focus. We're going to put this on the side just a little bit for a second there. Let's go ahead and open up everything else, because that's what everyone's excited about, all the extra knickknacks that you get when you get something like this. All right, here we go. Let's check it out, and more plastic everywhere. This is just great. I was contemplating on avoiding the actual kit, but I figured I might as well just get it. Alright, so we get, these are some of the power cables and I guess HDMI cables that we're going to need. Here is a charger for the Sony battery, or the Sony base type battery that we're going to be using. Here is the battery that comes with it, and should power not only the monitor but also a Sony camera fairly well. Here is the rotating arm that I think is going to be pretty darn awesome to be able to flip that screen both back and front. Here is the dummy pass-through battery, or dummy battery in general. And then we have a cold shoe attachment that we can use for a microphone, which I think is pretty darn cool, which will attach a microphone onto this side of the arm. Alright, here we go. I know a lot of folks have been saying that this monitor is very, very light, and that is exactly how it feels. It is very light to hold. It is really not that heavy, and it seems to be much lighter than my Atomos Ninja 2. Let's go ahead and just mount the battery on here. If I can. There you go. And even with the battery, the actual screen is still pretty light, which is pretty awesome. And wow, really nice of them. I forgot about this. They include a screen protector. They include a screen protector to actually protect your device, which is good. That's always nice. And there you go. These are the items that I recently got. I might throw in a couple other things in there, but here we go. Quick review. We got the Rokinon 12mm. We got the 7 Artisans 25mm f1.8. We got the small HD. Not sure if I'm going to show the video or not, but just for good measures, I went and got the Zhiyun crane to use with my Sony camera to do some gimbal work. And this is what I'm going to be using to connect with this or something like that with the monitor. And also, if I didn't show the video, we got this, which is the Sigma 30mm f1.4 for E-mount, for the E-mount system. So there you go. Those are all the packages that I recently got, and I'm looking forward to doing some of the reviews. I know some of you are in anticipation for some lens reviews and such, and they are coming. I just started going back to work already, and so time is going to be a big crunch for me. But I am working on those reviews and getting them all put together for you guys. And that's all I got for you in this episode. If you found it helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and check out my other content, and make sure you stay tuned. Bye.